Hello, unhappy, frowny people out there in YouTube land. Hopefully in this video, we're going to keep a little bit of that money in that old prison purse and be installing an oil pan on our Grand Caravan. I'm going to give you the torque specs and all that stuff, but we're also going to measure this aftermarket Dorman part with the original one. And I'm here to tell you that the measurement is only a thousandth of an inch difference. So if you took 3 hairs, split them in half, that's what you got. Check this out. So we've got a Chrysler Town & Country, which is the same as the Dodge Grand Caravan with the 3.8 in it. And if we look down here, we notice that oil pan is really rusty. So we've taken the liberty to drain out the oil first, and we're going to remove the 18 bolts that are surrounding it. So to take this oil pan off, it's pretty simple. All we're going to need is a 1/4 inch ratchet, 10mm socket, and possibly a 6-inch extension. And we can just get it up on every single bolt around here and take the bolts out of there. So we've left 4 bolts inside it, so we can remove it and show you how to get it past the pipes and the bracket on the back side of the engine.
So it's going to come loose like that.
Okay.
Then what you want to do is push up on the back, slide it back just a little bit, grab right up here. And you should be able to wiggle it right on past that pipe, pull it right out without damaging anything.
Awesome. It looks like that gasket's fairly new. Huh, that's strange. Oh, we didn't put that on there. But anyways, so you're going to need to pick up a gasket, and most local parts stores will have a new oil pan. So we're going to take a look at what the new aftermarket oil pan looks like versus this one. So we've got our aftermarket Dorman pan right here. The Dorman pan feels pretty sturdy. It feels like thick metal. I'm going to gauge that out. And so does the old one. And we can see where we had a leak in this oil pan. And because it's so rusty and nasty, it definitely needs to be replaced. And then this woman won't have oil leaking all over the driveway. It looks like somebody might have tried painting over that or doing some JB Weld type stuff. But we've got a new one sitting here, so I'm going to go ahead and mic this out. I just want to see if this Dorman one is actually the same gauge metal that they use on the factory one. Okay, so I'm no freaking scientist, metallurgist, or whatever. Actually, I'm just too lazy to look up what that actually means, but I'll show you the measurement from the other one. And taking our measurement in the same place, it's a little bit thinner, but that's probably because of age and time. And over time, because that's rusted out and worn down, we could actually say that this Dorman is better than the original one. Most definitely in this situation as well. It looks like a stamped part, so I don't think we're going to have any problems with welding and stuff like that. They do have a bung welded on the side of here if you have the oil level sensor, which in the later models will come on these vehicles. Got a new drain plug, so we won't have to deal with that stuff, so we're good to go. We're going to slam in these 18 bolts and put her back together. Okay, it doesn't hurt anything before you go to install that. Putting a little bit of dielectric grease on both sides of that gasket will help it adhere a little bit more. Or just stick your finger in the oil, put it on the gasket, and when you torque this down, if you torque it down evenly, you'll also have a greater likelihood of being successful without this thing leaking. Now, most situations, I wouldn't think you need to torque anything down, but in this situation, because we want an even torque across that whole pan, because it's flat, we're going to go ahead and torque it down properly. Now, when you get that oil pan back up there and installed, you want to obviously add about 5 to 6 quarts of engine oil. You need to Google it and see how many it takes. I believe this one took 5 quarts. You want to check it for leaks, and if you don't have any leaks, you're all good to go. Whoa, hopefully you folks feel a little bit more inspired and empowered to take on that task yourself. And not to mention, we're keeping a little bit of money in that old prison purse. And since I kept some money out of that old prison purse, how about giving me a subscription or a subscribe sharing my videos and giving me them sweet old thumbs up, you're more than welcome to hit me up on Clay's AC and Auto Repair on the Facebook Messenger. I certainly try to help everybody I possibly can. I don't collect information. I don't give a crap about your baby mama drama. I just try to help you fix that old car. At nighttime, if you want to help a little bit more, turn that old volume down on that computer, open that thing up, put on one of my sweet Clayway playlists. Let them suckers play from front to back. Remember, if anyone else you can do it, you can do it too. Don't be the next of them. Be the very first of you. God bless and have the best of days.